Chapter 17: How to use cryptocurrency. Understanding the technology and history of blockchains is only part of the equation. Becoming really adept with cryptocurrencies requires practically understanding how to use them. Purchase. The first step in using cryptocurrency is acquiring it. The most obvious place to start is registering on one of the various exchanges that have been established around the world. Certain exchanges only deal in cryptocurrencies, so in order to trade, you must first fund an account with an exchange that facilitates fiat to cryptocurrency trades, like Coinbase or Bitfinex. Visit the URL of your preferred exchange, click on the Sign Up link, then follow the prompts and provide all the personal details and documents required. After registering on an exchange, you fund your account by making a bank transfer from your bank account to your fiat wallet on the exchange. Depending on the exchange, this can take a few minutes or a few days. Once you have funded your account on the exchange, you place either a market order, which takes the cheapest sell order price currently available on the exchange order book, or a limit order, which allows you to make an offer for what price you are willing to buy the cryptocurrency. Hence, parties that create limit orders are called market makers because they take the initiative to create the market that didn't previously exist. And parties that create market orders are known as market takers because they just accept the best offer that already exists on the exchange order book, the list of currently unfilled orders. Market orders get filled immediately, whereas limit orders may have to wait for some time to be filled by someone who wants to sell the currency at the same price. In some cases, if the price never reaches the limit order price, the order will never be filled, in which case another limit order would need to be submitted after cancelling the current order at a different price. The problem with market orders is that sometimes the spread, the difference between buy order prices and sell order prices on the exchange's order book, may be substantial in times of low demand, and the execution price may be considerably more than the buyer was expecting, or considerably less for a seller. If you don't want to register an account at an exchange, there are other methods to purchase cryptocurrency. The most popular is also online via classified type trading websites like localbitcoins.com or local.bitcoin.com. Buyers and sellers place ads that can either connect remotely and perform the exchange via the website's escrow function, or they can arrange to meet up and make the exchange in person. Alternatively, it's possible to meet cryptocurrency sellers at cryptocurrency meetup events. In this case, the exchange can be made by mobile phone, with the buyer paying cash. Be aware though that some jurisdictions, notably the US, have started prosecuting cryptocurrency traders for operating illegal money services businesses, so be aware of local regulations. Storage. When buying cryptocurrency on an exchange, once an order has been filled, the purchased currency will be transferred to the online wallet for the particular currency in your account on the exchange. If the currency is kept in an online exchange or on a computer or mobile phone connected to the internet, it remains exposed and vulnerable to hackers. Thus, it is best to transfer the currency to a paper wallet or a hardware wallet like a KeepKey or Ledger, unless you intend to trade it in the near future. A paper wallet is a private key and corresponding Bitcoin address generated by a paper wallet website online or by an offline application. Generally, paper wallet websites like bitaddress.org generate the paper wallet in the browser, client-side, not server-side, so no sensitive information is transmitted over the internet. Generating an address simply requires generating a very long random number. And given that the chances of the same number ever being generated twice is close to zero, there is no need for the generating application to be online or interacting with the blockchain. However, remember that some paper wallet sites, like iotaseed.io, have turned out to be phishing sites that collect all the private keys generated and later steal the cryptocurrency from the respective addresses. Thus, it is imperative to check the reputation of the paper wallet generating site thoroughly. Googling its name with the word scam is a first step before entrusting it with your cryptocurrency. Paper wallet websites will generally instruct you to generate randomness yourself using mouse movements to create a random number which is used to calculate the private key. This ensures that the key is truly random and unique. The site then outputs a PDF paper wallet that can be printed or saved onto multiple USBs that should then be kept safely in different geographical locations to ensure that you'll never lose your keys in a residential fire or the like. To transfer your currency from the exchange to the paper wallet, you use the Withdraw Cryptocurrency function on the exchange website. Input the cryptocurrency address of the paper wallet into the withdraw address box before clicking Confirm. Remember, the cryptocurrency addresses are so unique, the chances of accidentally inputting an incorrect address are almost zero. They also usually include a checksum at the end, the sum total of all the digits in the address, which verifies whether any number has been inputted incorrectly. If one number is inputted incorrectly, the sum total won't match the checksum number. Many paper wallet generating websites will also give you the option of generating a brain wallet. To create a brain wallet on a site like bitaddress.org, you just input a passphrase that you can memorize. For example, the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. The website will generate a private key and address based on the data contained in the character encoding of this passphrase. You can regenerate the private key and address by just re-inputting the passphrase into the brain wallet generating website at a later date, which will regenerate the corresponding private key and address pair for you. Again, the private key is generated in the browser client side, and the website won't save any data, provided you haven't carelessly stumbled into a phishing website. Just like the previously mentioned withdrawal methods, the cryptocurrency address needs to be inputted into the withdraw address box for the currency wallet on the exchange in order to withdraw the currency. The brilliant thing about the Brain Wallet is that it allows you to essentially memorize a wallet without any need to retain any physical medium record, paper, USB sticks, etc. This means it becomes virtually impossible for any immoral government to effectively control the flows of cryptocurrency across borders. It's also possible to have a more random mnemonic private key generated, a seed. The generator will select 12 random words, or 16, or 20 depending on the user's preference, upon which it will base a private key. In this case, your key could be bridge, duck, war, flat, fairy, tennis, tree, chair, artist, fantasy, north, alpha. Inputting these words into a wallet app will allow you to access all the addresses generated from the seed. The seed can be used to generate multiple private keys and corresponding cryptocurrency addresses. Withdrawing the currency to a hardware wallet is a similar process to the other methods. After setting up the hardware wallet with a password and seed phrase according to the manufacturer's instructions, you generate an address and input that address into the withdraw address input box on the exchange website before confirming the transaction. Note that all withdrawal transactions are saved onto the blockchain of the respective digital currency, so you will be required to pay a transaction fee to process the withdrawal transaction and probably a withdrawal commission to the exchange. Once you've purchased a cryptocurrency, it's imperative to take it offline. As long as it's on an online exchange, it isn't yours because you don't control the private keys. It's only when you control the private keys that you truly possess your cryptocurrency. Keeping the private keys disconnected from the internet in a cold wallet, hot wallets are connected to the internet, either in a paper wallet, brain wallet, USB or hardware wallet, is the only way that you can be sure that your private keys cannot possibly be accessed by hackers. I've personally experienced exchanges going bankrupt, law enforcement shutting exchange websites down, and hackers stealing users' funds. So be advised that it does happen, and it can most definitely happen to you. The balance of any address can be checked online by inputting the address into a blockchain explorer like blockchain.info. Each cryptocurrency will have its own preferred block explorer, and some will have multiple options. Selling. To sell your cryptocurrency, you follow a similar methodology to buying. First, you import or sweep your private keys for the particular address into whatever mobile phone wallet you use, either by scanning a QR code or inputting the alphanumeric number from your paper wallet, brain wallet, or hardware wallet. Importing means you activate the cryptocurrency address on your wallet without moving the balance on the blockchain to a different address, whereas sweeping a wallet means you actually create a transaction from the current address, the paper wallet address, to a new address on your wallet, on your computer or mobile phone. the transaction is encoded into the blockchain. After importing or sweeping, you then generate an address on your account wallet on the exchange to which you want to send the currency and input that address into the destination address input box on your mobile or computer wallet, either by scanning the QR code or manually inputting the alphanumeric characters of the address. After deciding on the transaction fee, this may be done automatically, you then confirm the transaction by clicking Send. First, wait for the transaction to be confirmed. Exchanges usually require at least 3 confirmations, approximately 10 minutes each confirmation, before crediting your funds. The cryptocurrency amount you send minus whatever fees the exchange deducts for receiving funds will then be credited to your online exchange account. To sell the cryptocurrency for fiat currency, you then place a sell order, either as a market order to sell immediately or a limit order that may take some time before it is filled if it ever does get filled. Once your order is executed, you can then transfer the fiat currency to your bank account via a bank transfer, for which you'll be charged a withdrawal fee by the exchange. Trading. Bitcoin is usually the gateway cryptocurrency into the world of blockchain, but it is by no means the only currency. The website CoinMarketCap lists over 1,600 different currencies that each have different features, different limitations, and different visions of how blockchain technology should be applied in the world. It won't take too long before you'll want to dip your own toe in. Most exchanges offer a large variety of trading pairs that give you exposure to an expansive array of cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin's current status means that it's the de facto standard and therefore generally the base for most trading pairs. Thus, if you want to trade IOTA for Dash, you'll probably have to sell your IOTA for Bitcoin and then use your Bitcoin to buy Dash. More and more exchanges are starting to offer Ethereum pairs as Ethereum has increased in popularity, and there are even some exchanges offering Bitcoin Cash pairs. To trade, you just select the market for the currency pairs you want to trade and then enter in the sell or buy orders according to your preference, as limit or market orders. Be wary of your calculations though, as pricing IOTA in terms of Dash rather than in dollars can be particularly confusing, and many a trader has been known to miscalculate and lose money in the process. Volume is also an important consideration in regards to the more obscure currencies, particularly when executing market orders. For example, if a particular currency pair has very thin volume with very few orders in the order book, it is more than possible that the short-term market order price may differ significantly, cheaper or more expensive when compared with the prevailing hourly average prices. In most cases, for thinly traded assets, limit orders are the safest options, as they stipulate the most expensive price at which you are willing to buy or the cheapest price at which you are willing to sell. As mentioned before, it's also possible to purchase altcoins through the decentralized currency exchange services like Shapeshift.io and Changelly. To utilize these services, you just have to register on the website, then input the receiving wallet address for the target currency and the amount to be traded. The user sends the required amount in the original currency to the service's wallet address. Within a few minutes, the agreed target currency amount is immediately sent back to the user at the user's target currency wallet address. This functionality is also integrated into the Exodus.io wallet. Next episode of WTF is Bitcoin, the cryptocurrency and blockchain guide for dinner parties, we'll be reading Chapter 18, To Infinity and Beyond, which will be our final chapter, and we'll focus on what the near and long-term future holds for cryptocurrency and blockchain. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't hesitate to like, comment, subscribe, and share this podcast with anyone you think will enjoy it. It really helps us reach a much larger audience.